Hi, I'm talking with Jim Graham of the Ford Motor Company Fund. Thank you for joining us today, Jim.
Thank you for having me.
And we've invited him here today to do a spotlight on Ford and the work that they're doing with teens and speeding. So first, if you could just tell us a little bit about your organization.
Well, the Ford Motor Company Fund is the philanthropic arm of Ford Motor Company. And as part of our organization, we do all the community outreach for Ford. And one of our signature programs is the program I manage, which is called Ford Driving Skills for Life, which is an 18-year partnership we've had with GHSA in the states that work with us on it, all designed to provide advanced driver training to newly licensed drivers and their parents. And the reason we do that is because the leading cause of death of teens is vehicle crashes. And we want to make a difference as an automotive manufacturer. So that's how Driving Skills for Life came about.
Well, and I know that things have changed. So this next question is, what new initiative or technology are you working on to address a particular safety problem? And even though it's not new, it is new to us post-COVID.
Well, a couple things. I think, first of all, we have incorporated in new mobility things in our program as we've been going along, things like scooters, pedestrian safety, bicycles. But as it relates to getting our hands-on program relaunched after COVID, we just completed 3 programs in California, and we had to do a lot of things differently from a social distancing perspective as a result of COVID. All of our instructors were vaccinated. We got rid of our huge tents and huge audiences and basically spread them out, incorporated social distancing in everywhere. Our vehicles are cleaned inside and out on a regular basis, things like that. So what we found is that people really were looking forward to bringing their teens out because during COVID, there was a lot of downtime. There wasn't a lot of driving with a lot of these people. Some of the teens got their driver's license and really had very little driving experience. And across the country, there was various ways you could get a driver's license during COVID. We also know at the same time, the vehicle crashes went up during COVID. So what we found is that parents were really excited to bring their teens out. And with the exception of some of the things we had to adjust to for COVID, the events have gone very well.
Yeah, actually, I was fortunate to be able to attend your inaugural one in Anaheim. And I'll tell you what really impressed me, not just your team. I mean, it's obvious that you've worked together for a long time and you really are a family, but how really the parents and teens were interested, they were engaged. I talked to them, they all felt very safe with the precautions that you guys had put together. Was there anything that surprised you about the event?
I think it's lead by example. We all wore our masks, even though we were all vaccinated. And we saw parents actually go back into their cars and get their masks and put them on. So I think they were very, very good to us to work with us because they really appreciate the fact we were out providing this free training to their teens. I mean, everybody was super positive. I think people were happy to get out and see programs like Driving Skills for Life get out after COVID. So I think just how easy it went really surprised me. People were very cooperative and we're so very thankful to Ford, Driving Skills for Life, and GHSA, and along with the states were extremely cooperative and really helped us out. So we can't thank the state partners enough for what they do for us.
Well, and that's a great segue to our last question, which is what is one thing that you would like state highway safety offices to know about your organization?
I would say one of my big beliefs is we want to work with people and help them. I don't believe in the answer no. Maybe I'm too easy, but if somebody has a good idea, I always like to try to support them wherever I can. So we're looking for innovative ideas, especially as we move from just driving to broader mobility. As a company and as our department, we're looking at the mobility thing, and that could be a lot of different things from electric vehicles to autonomous vehicle testing to scooters. So if anybody has any interesting ideas or things they want to try or test, I'm always open to that. So we're here to help is the bottom line.
Well, thank you so much, Jim. We really appreciate your longtime support personally and the longtime support of the Ford Motor Company Fund. So thank you so much for being a member and such an advocate for teens and safety on the road.
Thank you to GHSA and all the state partners.